God is speaking with you today? From the very beginning of your journey, I want you to hold on to the gentle truth that you are loved beyond measure. Your life, your story, and every twist and turn are intricately woven into a divine purpose that is greater than what the eye can see. Even in moments when the world feels quiet or when you feel unseen, overlooked, or forgotten, remember that these are often moments where divine timing is quietly at work behind the scenes. It's as if an unseen hand is orchestrating blessings, aligning hearts, and preparing circumstances that are beyond your immediate understanding. Trust in this divine choreography, for it is unfolding perfectly. The universe, under divine guidance, is tirelessly working to bring forth everything that is meant for you. It's a gentle, persistent effort rooted in love and wisdom. Even when silence surrounds you and loneliness feels heavy, you are never truly abandoned. You are cherished deeply more than words can express, and your existence holds profound significance. Type Amen if want blessings from God Jesus. The divine love that sustains and guides you is patient and steady. It does not rush or falter. Instead, it seeks to lead you into the fullness of your destiny, even when the path seems unclear or obscured. Trust that every moment, every pause, and every delay is part of a divine plan unfolding just as it should. When you send a fin $25 super chat, you're partnering with heaven for breakthroughs today. I want to share a message that comes from there. Heart of divine love. Love is on its way to you, carefully sent by the Creator himself. Two divine souls are being prepared, two individuals whose hearts and purposes are uniquely aligned with yours. These souls are being shaped and refined to be the perfect complement to your life's journey. But it's important to remember that not every connection that feels promising at first will be meant to stay forever. Sometimes what initially seems like a divine encounter might be fleeting or superficial, teaching us lessons about ourselves and what we truly seek. Trust in the eye process. Hold space for love to arrive in its divine timing. Know that when the right person comes into your life, it will be as if everything falls into place effortlessly because it is meant to be. Until then, continue to nurture your spirit, remain open-hearted, and have faith that love in its purest form is making its way to you. The universe is always listening, always guiding, and always working in your favor, leading you gently toward the love and fulfillment you are destined to experience. In life's journey, it's common to encounter distractions that appear as tempting shortcuts or counterfeit forms of love, shiny, exciting, and seemingly promising, yet often hollow in their core. These fleeting illusions can easily catch your eye, whispering promises of fulfillment and happiness, but beneath their dazzling surface, they lack true substance. It's essential to develop a gentle discernment to distinguish between what is genuine and what is merely an illusion designed to distract you from your divine purpose. Remember, not everything that glitters is truly gold. Not every heart that seeks your attention aligns with the divine plan set before you. In moments of uncertainty, your greatest guidance comes from listening to the quiet whisper of the Spirit within those subtle nudges and peaceful confirmations that led you on the right path. It's a practice of patience and surrender, waiting until divine clarity reveals itself in perfect timing. Type Amen if want blessings from God Jesus. Patience, in this context, is not a passive act of waiting idly. Instead, it is a vibrant expression of trust in God's divine timing and a reflection of active faith. During these seasons of waiting, focus inward. Use this time to prepare your heart for what is to come. Heal old wounds that may weigh you down. Release the hurts of the past through forgiveness, and deepen your relationship with the divine presence guiding your steps. Plant seeds of faith, hope, and love within your spirit, knowing that with patience and persistence, these seeds will blossom at the right moment. Waiting is a dynamic process, an active collaboration with divine timing. Trust that God is working, Behind the scenes, removing obstacles that no longer serve your highest good, closing doors that lead away from your purpose, and opening pathways that lead to divine connections and true love. This journey of love is ultimately about divine alignment, matching your heart with God's perfect plan for your life. Rushing through this process can cause you to miss precious blessings or settle for less than what is meant for you. Remember, divine delays are not denials. They are sacred pauses, carefully orchestrated to help you grow, refine your character, and prepare you for the fullness of what is to come. These moments of waiting are opportunities for spiritual deepening, for trusting more fully in the divine plan, and for cultivating patience that transcends understanding. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should in perfect divine timing. Your faithfulness in waiting will be rewarded, and when the right season arrives, love will blossom in its fullness, perfectly aligned with God's divine purpose. For your life, when you send a $25 Super Chat, you're partnering with heaven for breakthroughs. The love that is truly meant for you will resonate deeply within your soul, touching the very core of your being. When you encounter someone who aligns perfectly with your divine purpose, you will feel an unmistakable sense of peace washing over you, a calm that feels like finally coming home after a long journey. It's as if your spirit recognizes something sacred, something that transcends words or superficial feelings. This inner knowing isn't fleeting. It's a gentle reassurance that this connection has been divinely orchestrated, woven into the fabric of your life by a loving and wise Creator. Rooted in divine intention does not require you to compromise your values, your faith, or your integrity. Instead, it uplifts and encourages you to grow closer to God, inspiring you to become the highest version of yourself. Such love affirms your worth, celebrates your uniqueness, and nurtures your spiritual and emotional development. When love flows from divine alignment, it feels gentle and steady, an abundant stream that sustains and enriches your soul. It is peaceful, not chaotic, clear, not confusing. This journey calls for discernment, listening carefully to the quiet voice within. Love that is truly from God will bring clarity and joy, never confusion or anxiety. As you meet potential partners or connections, pay attention to how your inner spirit responds. Do you feel a deep sense of calm, certainty, and joy? Or do restless feelings, doubt, and unease arise? Your inner voice, guided by the Spirit of God, is the most trustworthy compass you possess. Trust that gentle nudge that leads you toward peace and affirmation. Remember, divine love will always affirm your identity and your worth. It will lift you higher, pointing you toward your divine purpose and drawing you closer to God. Be cautious of appearances that seem too perfect or relationships that bring chaos and confusion. Sometimes superficial attractions hide deeper issues hidden. Motives, unresolved character flaws, or spiritual mismatches. God's plan is to bring you into a union that nurtures your spiritual growth, not one that pulls you away from your divine path. Amen. If want blessings from God Jesus in the quiet moments of reflection, listen for that peaceful assurance. Love rooted in divine purpose isn't just about chemistry or fleeting emotion. It's about alignment with God's will for your life, your growth, and your spiritual journey. Trust in His timing, seek His guidance, and know that the love meant for you will always bring you closer to the fullness of His grace and truth. Understanding the true essence of love is a journey worth taking, one that invites us to look beyond fleeting emotions and surface appearances, guiding us toward something deeper, more enduring. At its core, genuine love is rooted in sacrifice, patience, humility, and unconditional kindness. It's not merely a passing feeling, but a consistent choice to show up with compassion and grace, even when circumstances are challenging. Over time, true love reveals itself through actions, small acts of kindness, unwavering support, and an enduring commitment to uplift one another. It's about loving someone, not just for who they are at their best, but also through their scars, imperfections, and vulnerabilities. Real love accepts and embraces all facets of a person without trying to change or control them. It's a gentle, powerful force that encourages growth and healing, fostering a sense of safety and acceptance. When you send a $25 super chat, you're partnering with heaven for breakthroughs. Divine love reflects the very heart of God, steady, forgiving, and resilient through all seasons of life. It is a love that endures beyond temporary feelings and fleeting passions, pointing our hearts toward divine purpose. This divine love nurtures growth, inspires healing, and encourages mutual upliftment, reminding us of the profound truth that we are loved unconditionally. When love is rooted in divine truth, it can withstand storms and challenges because it is built on a solid foundation, one that is unshakable and eternal. Such love isn't driven by superficial attraction or momentary pleasures, but by a divine grace that sustains and guides us through every season. It's important to be cautious of counterfeit love, those alluring distractions that tempt us with shiny illusions, but lack genuine depth and lasting power. The enemy often seeks to lure us into relationships based on superficial attraction, temporary pleasures, or codependency, things that may seem exciting initially, but tend to fade or cause pain when tested by time. These fleeting loves can distract us from our true purpose and leave us feeling empty or hurt. Recognizing these illusions requires spiritual discernment, a gentle inner knowing that guides us to see beyond appearances. Love that truly comes from God will bring peace, patience, and clarity into our hearts. It does not demand immediate results, nor force itself into existence. Instead, divine love grows naturally, guided by divine timing and wisdom. Patience becomes a vital virtue, reminding us that everything unfolds according to divine purpose and perfect timing. Rushing or forcing love often leads us away from authenticity, distracting us from the divine plan meant for our lives. During times of waiting, see this season as an opportunity for inner growth. Focus on developing your character, deepening your faith, and understanding the divine nature of love. Use this time to cultivate gratitude for the blessings already in your life and to draw closer to God. As you sow seeds of patience, faith, and unconditional love, trust that divine timing will bring forth the harvest you're longing for. Remember, delays and setbacks are part of God's refining process. They prepare us for the love that will truly fulfill our hearts and align with our divine purpose. Every pause, every challenge is a divine appointment meant to perfect us and prepare us for a love that endures forever. Type Amen if want blessings from God. Jesus, embrace this journey with calmness and confidence, knowing that divine love is always at work in your life, guiding, shaping, and preparing you for something truly beautiful and lasting. Trust in the process, remain patient, and open your heart to the divine timing that will bring forth the love you were created to experience, a love rooted in eternity, peace, and divine truth. The signs of divine love are subtle yet profoundly deep, resonating gently within your spirit and awakening a sense of calm and reassurance. As you journey through life, you may notice a quiet but persistent feeling, an inner peace that settles over you, a sense of alignment that feels both natural and sacred. This is the divine whisper confirming that you are on the right path, guiding you toward love that is rooted in purpose and divine intention. It surpasses human understanding, touching the core of your soul in a way that words cannot fully capture. When the right person enters your life, it won't feel like mere coincidence or luck. Instead, your spirit will recognize the divine fingerprint woven into that relationship. It will be as if you finally come home safe, secure, and filled with a gentle hope that inspires your heart. This kind of love isn't chaotic or confusing. It's steady, respectful, and nurturing, built on a foundation of divine purpose. It elevates your life, sparks your faith, and draws you closer to the divine presence that guides us all. When you send a $25 super chat, you're partnering with heaven for breakthroughs in this sacred space. Your heart will overflow with joy, and your spirit will find rest. You will sense that this love is more than just an earthly connection. It's a reflection of divine grace, a gift from above designed to enrich your soul and strengthen your faith. Such love will not diminish your sense of worth or make you question your value. Instead, it will affirm who you truly are, beloved, worthy, and created with divine intention. Remember, beloved, that God is actively involved in your love story. He is the divine orchestrator, the master planner, working behind the scenes to bring about what is best for you. Nothing that happens in your love life is by chance. Every encounter and every moment of delay is part of a greater divine plan. Even when circumstances seem to stall or obstacles appear insurmountable, trust that the Lord is moving on your behalf. He is gently removing what is not meant for you, those things that could hinder your growth, and opening doors that lead directly to your divine destiny. His plans are perfect, His love unwavering. Rest in the assurance that what He has begun in your love life, He will bring to completion. Your divine love story is being written in heaven, carefully crafted by the Creator Himself. No earthly delay, no temporary obstacle can alter or diminish the divine purpose set for you. Trust in His timing and lean into His divine wisdom, knowing that His love for you is eternal and unchanging. Genuine love, the kind that comes from the divine, will uplift your spirit and inspire your growth. It will encourage you to walk confidently in your purpose and reflect the divine qualities of patience, kindness, and forgiveness. This love will affirm your divine identity and serve as a reminder that you are deeply loved and divinely protected. It is a sacred gift meant to nurture your soul and draw you ever closer to the divine presence that sustains and guides us all. In embracing this divine love, you open your heart to the fullness of life that God has prepared for you. Trust in His perfect plan, rest in His unwavering love, and walk forward with faith, knowing that your divine love story is already written in the heavens, unfolding beautifully in His perfect time. Type Amen if want blessings from God Jesus when you love someone. It should serve as a gentle reminder of the divine strength and hope that resides within you. Love, in its purest form, is not just an emotion, but a sacred gift that encourages you to grow into the person God created you to be. It's important to remember that your worth isn't determined by external circumstances, fleeting relationships, or the opinions of others. Instead, your true value is rooted deeply in your identity as a beloved child of God. You are already loved beyond measure, already chosen by divine grace, and undeniably enough just as you are. When you send a $25 super chat, you're partnering with heaven for breakthroughs as you navigate the journey of waiting and seeking love. Take this time to nurture your relationship with God. Engage in prayer, meditate on His promises, and worship with a sincere heart. These spiritual practices are like anchors that keep you grounded and connected to divine love. When you seek His guidance daily, asking for wisdom and discernment, you create a space within your spirit for clarity and peace to flourish. The more you cultivate this divine connection, the more your path becomes illuminated, revealing the gentle direction you are meant to follow. Trust that every delay, obstacle, or setback along your path is part of a greater divine plan. Sometimes, what feels like a pause or a detour is actually a loving preparation, an opportunity for God to refine your heart and spirit, shaping you into the person who is ready to receive the love you desire and deserve. Patience becomes a sacred act of faith, a testament to your trust in divine timing. Rest assured that divine love is on its way, perfect, pure, and beautifully timed by the Creator Himself. Your heart's deepest longing is not too far away. It is being carefully crafted and refined in the divine workshop of God's love. Be patient and gentle with yourself during this process. Love, after all, is a divine gift, and patience is its perfect partner. There's no need to rush or force what is meant to unfold naturally and beautifully in its own time. Embrace each moment of waiting as an act of trust, knowing that God's plans for your love life are good, perfect, and filled with hope. The right time finally arrives. Everything will fall into place with a harmony that surpasses understanding. Your love story, rooted in divine timing, will unfold in a way that reflects God's goodness and grace. Until then, rest in the assurance that you are loved, you are chosen, and you are already enough, precisely as you are. On this sacred journey towards love and fulfillment, your divine partner is gently being prepared for you. And in this sacred space of waiting, you are also being shaped and refined to receive the love that will truly nourish your soul's deepest longing. It's a time of quiet anticipation, a moment to nurture patience and trust in the divine plan unfolding before you. Keep your heart open wide, allowing love to flow freely and without reservation. Let your spirit remain trusting, knowing that everything is happening in perfect harmony with the divine will. Stay focused on divine truth, on the eternal love and light that guide your journey. And remember that you are profoundly loved and watched over by the Creator of the universe. Type Amen if want blessings from God Jesus. You are part of a beautiful divine orchestration, and your love story is being written in the heavens with divine care and purpose. Even in moments of stillness or waiting, trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that all is unfolding according to a higher plan. Rest peacefully in the assurance that your divine love is making its way toward you, an arrival that is destined to fulfill your heart and elevate your spirit. Walk forward in faith, knowing that nothing can hinder the divine unfolding. Every delay, every challenge, every moment of stillness is a vital part of the journey designed to prepare you for the fullness of love that awaits. When the time is right, you will look back and see how each experience was woven together with divine wisdom, guiding you toward the love that was always meant for you from the very beginning. When you send a $25 super chat, you're partnering with heaven for breakthroughs. Until then, continue to grow in love through prayer, through gratitude, through trust. Keep your heart prepared and your spirit hopeful. The love you seek, the love that will complete your story and fill your soul, is already on its way. It is divinely orchestrated, perfectly timed, and rooted in everlasting love that transcends time and space. Rest in that knowledge and walk forward with gentle confidence, knowing that your divine partner is nearing and that love's beautiful fulfillment is near. Type Amen if want blessings from God Jesus. Like this video now to affirm, subscribe to the channel for daily Jesus blessings.